Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. A new video about Final Fantasy XIV, the MSQ of 7.1 still. We are not done yet, so I keep going. I have to talk to Qyorria. Why someone is crashing next to me. The warmth of family. I think we are getting close to the end, I believe. That's a very long MSQ, to be honest. I'm not complaining, but still. Qyorria, where did it go? I believe I finally understand the significance of the Hhetso. They nourish the Hhetso as they grow and provide warmth and companionship in a harsh and unpredictable world. They are the equal of any man, not beast, to be tamed. Moreover, Ronic are sensitive. Though we may treat their injuries or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must ever be free to follow their instincts, and seek lands where they might thrive. The Hhetso would never cage them, and neither should we, to control their migratory patterns or capture those who wander too close to the tracks is out of the question. Then it is particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we were able to visit the Ronics' once favored grazing grounds. As we were told, the grass looks fine, but the place is too quiet. It's not just the Ronic, even the birds and field mice have fled. We did encounter one pack of ceratops, but they looked to be passing through in a hurry. Typically, that sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disasters, earthquakes, landslides, and the like. Those Hhetso would have surely put two and two together, were the cause geological. I measured the areas either to be certain there was indeed nothing to suggest recent environmental disruption, but I did notice one anomaly. A strong aetheric signature to the east, moving across the plain, albeit slowly. What do you think, Qyorria? Given where we are, I believe we are dealing with a powerful beast, a predator, perhaps, given the local fauna's behavior. One of the raptors we saw looked like it had a bite taken out of its tail by something very large, with very large fangs. It couldn't be a Hhetso? Qyorria? Ronic River is in the common tongue. Our people have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Hhetso in the night is another evocative one. Ronic can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Hhetso. Their scales are tough as adamant, and neither horn nor arrow can pierce them. A well-toothed carnivore with an unusual tough hide. I cannot recall any such fauna in this region. They usually roam the wilds in the northeast, and most herds keep well clear of them. I can't tell you why this one is so far from home and its pack both. In any case, I believe the source of the Ronic's consternation is clear, as is our next move. We must drive this river away, that they might return to their grazing lands in peace. Never fear, we will make certain that the beast returns you no more. Okay. It's a instant dungeon. The Ronic River is clear straight to the local population. We cannot allow it to roam unchecked. But it won't do for us to go running off in search of it without having made proper preparation, and if others returning from across the plain have spotted it, they may be able to inform us of its recent behavior and where it might be found.
Hhetso is coming this way! It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety!
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek River.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Make haste! We must protect the Ronek!
Okay.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
There they are!
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
That herd should be all right. Let's look for stragglers.
Okay. Like that.
seems that did the trick.
For the fodder, at least. But where's...
Oh my.
Look there! We've got a big one coming!
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a Ronak Reaver, and no mistake.
There! That one there! Not so fast!
Oh no.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the Hhetso!
What?
Kona! Are you alright?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronak to safety!
There. You've nothing to fear.
Right! Let's finish the job!
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
Okay. That's interesting that it's kind of classical and almost monster hunter and kind of thing. Like that. It really reminds me to the fight of Ratalos that we had in the game.
going to hurt.
We did it. The Hhetso, are they?
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hhetsoan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Vow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hhetso.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one, and it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta, a camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu trader found me as a babe. Please, can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hhetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature. "We're distracted," I heard one cry. "Save our son! Save the Hhetso!" After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran. And as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself. All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see, they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe.
What is that story? That is
I've
balance our
wasted
heroes.
so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone. And now that I am Dawn's servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
That was a nice story. To know that the Hhetso are safe is more than enough. Yet would it be wrong to hope that in protecting them we also avenge my parents? It is the least I owe to them. After all this time. Qyorria, I thank you for standing by me, as Dawn servant and as the oft imperfect mind beneath the mantle. Now, let us return our attention to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause of the Ronic straying from their favored grazing, and obtained the tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. This whistle must be capable of emitting pulses of either strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them into panic. If we can achieve this, it will be a far sight better than a traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Let us return to Shaloani station and begin work on it, then. Laika and his crew will doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution. You look pleased about something. Good news for the railroad, I take it? Yep. So the Ronic were avoiding a predator, smart ones they are, and Vokoan has to not too bad himself. What with this whistle ideal? Sit tight, we'll have this train on the tracks before you know it. Yeah, I'll sit tight.
We're ready to go.
Whoa! She looks as good as new.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Qyorria. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel, and we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through our paces.
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
a roaring success! In a quiet way, like. Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Qyorria Railroad is back in service.
For a while there, we were really worried that we'd never get the railroad running again. But now that the test drive was such a success, we can breathe easy and start hauling people to and from the dome. First Shalwani and then the continent. Watch out, Qyorria. Here we come. I share the sentiment, but we've got a mountain of work ahead of us to ensure smooth operations. Time to get back to it. The efforts of all here today have not gone unnoticed. Once more, I thank you. As for our own work, I trust you can handle matters in Alexandria, Lamache. End of the quest, and so end of the video. I believe we... I say that in every video, but we should be really close to the end of MSQ for 7.1. I guess that's the... Oh my god. I guess that's the next quest. Sorry. Thank you kindly for watching. Put like if you did, dislike if you didn't, subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Bye bye.